Alright, so today I'm going to do kind of a story time, kind of like a little bit of information about myself. But this time, this video isn't going to ruin relationships with people that I like. Because the last video did, which I had to delete because it fucked up my life a little bit. Moving on. So, I kind of wanted to sit down and tell a little bit about myself. So if anybody that I know watches this, anybody that knows me watches this, they know a little bit about me instead of having to answer the same question to everybody different times. So I want to talk about a little bit about my social anxiety and how awkward I am in social environments, because I am incredibly weird when it comes to being social with people. So I'm homeschooled. I'm homeschooled, sort of, in a way. So I was kicked out of private school in 7th grade. That's a whole nother story in itself. I was just a bad kid. So instead, where I live in the city, and it's either the county or the city that you live in. I'm in the city. The city does not have good schools at all. So my mom was like, well, I'm not going to put you back in a private school, so we're just going to homeschool you. So I started homeschooling in 8th grade, and I've been homeschooled ever since. I briefly thought about going back to high school, but I didn't want to. And people are like, oh, well, how do you have friends? Like, do you have friends? Like, well, I don't have many friends. Like, I'm not one of those high school girls who is like, oh my god, I'm so popular. Like, everybody loves me. No. Barely anybody likes me, to be honest. I really don't know who likes me and who doesn't. It's so hard to tell these days. So, I was homeschooled, and I stayed in touch with, one of my friends from middle school. Her name is Larissa. Hey, Larissa. If you're watching this, text me. And then I had my two closest friends that I've been friends with since I was really little, which is Leah and my cousin Ava. And those are my two closest friends for the longest time. Then I met other friends on social media or whatever. And speaking of which, me and my best friend Jasmine actually met on Instagram and been best friends for almost a year now. So it's pretty cool. So I've been homeschooled, and because I never actually had a lot of social interaction with kids my age, I don't know how to act with kids my age. I was homeschooled around adults. I've been around adults since 8th grade, and I'm almost 18 now. So when it comes to job interviews or things that I have to speak to adults for, I'm really, really good at it. But when it comes to going to parties or talking to guys that I like or speaking to anybody that's my age, I have a serious problem with it. So, and it's because I have really bad social anxiety. And I've been told numerous times, oh my god, you come off bitchy, you come off you're stuck up. When in reality, no, I'm not trying to be like that. I'm just shy. I don't know how to talk to people. I've gone to parties with my best friend Jasmine, and I've gone to parties by myself. And going with Jasmine, I feel so much more comfortable speaking to people because I just can't be by myself and talk to people. My social anxiety is through the roof. So you'd think that, I know how to speak to people my age, but I don't. So it's really bad, and I've actually been in therapy for it for years and years and years and years, and I don't really feel like it's doing anything. And for the longest time, I didn't even want to go to a 4-year college because I have to be around kids my age all the time, and I don't know how to speak to kids my age. I don't even know, I guess people really do think I'm a bitch, but I'm not. I'm probably one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. Even if I do make mistakes and make videos about people when I'm hurt, I'm sorry. Make mistakes! I'm human too! I'm getting off topic. Anyway. So, the first party I went to was about a year ago. I've homeschooled. I've never been to a house party before, and I've never drank. I've never done drugs. Still don't drink, still don't do drugs. Not that I'm not curious about it, just that the job that I am in right now, they test for that kind of stuff, and I don't even want to chance it. So, the first party I went to was with Jasmine, and I got there, and I was, so nervous, because I was like, oh my god, I don't know these people, they're not gonna like me, what if, that nobody likes me, and like they say, oh well, she can't come or she can't be here, and I'm gonna be so hurt. And Charlotte. So I went, and it was actually a really fun experience. I met some people that were really cool. I don't really talk to them on the daily, but I follow them on the gram. And that was that. And after that, I hadn't gone to a party in so long because I was just so like overwhelmed and scared at meeting new people that I just didn't want to go back, even though I did have fun that night. And it's still like that. I think like every time I go to an event where I'm not going to know anybody or any kids my age, or it's a big group of people, I get such bad anxiety to the point where like I get like hives on my chest. It's so bad. It's horrible. But recently I feel like I've gotten better, even if some people do think I come off as super bitchy. I'm not meaning to. I really don't mean to. But I do have really bad social anxiety, and I'm working on it. It's a little hard. I completely forgot what the fuck I was gonna say next, so we're gonna take a second to think about it. What the fuck was I gonna say? I don't even know. So yeah, I feel like my social anxiety is why I've been single for like 2 years, because I just don't know how to act around people. Lord have mercy on my soul. What am I gonna do with myself? Do a little rant real fast, and just to make this video a couple minutes longer. So, as I mentioned in my anxiety social horror part that was 2 seconds long, I do come off as bitchy sometimes. I feel like I do, but I mean, my facial expressions, the way I do my makeup, I do come off as bitchy, but it's not because I'm bitchy, it's just because I'm shy. I'm gonna say that as many times as I can so people get it through their heads. Okay? Okay. So, I'm gonna do a little rant real fast. So, I was on Twitter a couple days ago, in which I saw a tweet that I was not too happy about. And I didn't want to get into it over Twitter with this person because that's rude and that's immature. But I did have a horrible problem with what this person said. So this tweet said something about when you hook up with a girl, the girl always wonders why it's only a one-night stand. And it's because we put on so much makeup, we do so much extra shit with our makeup that we wake up looking like a quote-unquote, and I quote-unquote, a Picasso painting. In which I responded, isn't that why Picasso paintings are incredibly expensive and famous? So I got to a debate with this person, I'm not going to talk shit about him because the last time I talked shit about a guy in a YouTube video, I ended up losing his friendship, and it sucks because I actually kind of liked him a little bit. But it's okay, you know? It's not like I don't see him all the time. Anyway, I'm not gonna mention this guy's name or anything, but he isn't an asshole, and I think he knows he's an asshole. He knows he's an asshole, but it's not just him that made me want to do this rant. It's almost every guy that I talk to has a problem with what girls do with their makeup. Now, I promise to any guy that watches this that girls do not do their makeup with the intention of impressing you, because trust me, we know that you guys don't like it when we cake the fuck out of our faces. We're not stupid, but we like to do it. And I support a girl who will cake the fuck out of their face and still walk up to the guy that she likes. I really respect a girl who does what they want with their makeup without worrying about what a guy has to say. And I honestly get some complaints from girls about my makeup. Like, I love makeup to the point where I cake the shit out of my face. But also, I don't have a problem walking around without makeup. You know what I mean? So it just really bothers me when guys are like, oh, you guys do so much extra shit with your makeup. Okay. So, why do you care? Like, you're not dating me. You're not dating the girl. Like, mind your business. Or shit. If you know she's wearing a cake face, don't fucking hook up with her. Some girls, yes, I'm not gonna lie. Some girls do cake on a shit ton of makeup and then take it off and they don't look themselves. That's completely understandable. But any girl, whether they wear a little bit of makeup, whether they wear a lot of makeup, it's what they like to do. And I'm so tired of hearing guys say, oh, what does she look like under all that makeup? And I've gotten that. I've heard about people talking about me saying, what does she look like under all that makeup? Is she pretty under all that makeup? Why does she wear so much makeup? Why does she cake her face? Because that's what the fuck I like to do. Why do you care? It's none of your fucking business what I like to do with my makeup. You're not my boyfriend. So I get complaints all the time about my makeup, but anyone can see that I will not stop doing my makeup how I want to do my makeup. And that's what I wanted to tell any girl that decides to watch this video, because I don't really get many views as it is. But if a girl does, like, do what the fuck you want with your makeup, because at the end of the day, you're the one that has to go home and look at yourself in the mirror. And if you're happy at what you see in the mirror, then girl, you're doing something right. It doesn't matter what guys have to say. And if you see something on Twitter that hurts your feelings about makeup, disregard it, because there might be something wrong with him. Like the guy that posted that. I don't know, maybe there's something about him that girls don't like that I don't know about. I don't know him personally like that, so I can't really say. But I will say that everyone is entitled to their opinion. But if you're going to post something on Twitter or Instagram that is still can be a little bit offensive to girls, you just shouldn't do it. I don't care that it's your Twitter, you know. It's just, I feel like it's super rude. Like, you have an opinion, but you don't need to speak so disregarding about girls. Because, shit, if it wasn't for women, you wouldn't even be here, honey. Now would you? No. So, that's basically what I wanted to rant about, was guys and anybody really who criticizes a girl or a woman who decides to wear a lot of makeup. Because honestly, I get more compliments on my makeup than I get, like, rude comments. I mean, of course I get, people have never said a rude comment to my face about my makeup. They've never been like, oh my god, you're wearing so much makeup. But I hear about people saying stuff like that, or saying, what does she look under all that makeup? And actually, I don't even think people can tell when I'm not wearing makeup. So pretty much, girls, do what you want to do with the makeup. You know, there really is no rules to makeup besides blend your foundation down your neck because you don't want to look like you're wearing a mask. But other than that, do what the fuck you want and don't worry about what these fuckboys out here have to say about it. Or anybody. Okay? So with that being said, if you guys liked this rant slash storytime video, feel free to thumbs up this video and subscribe. If you don't like me, if you don't like my channel, if you don't like what I'm talking about, don't fucking watch it. It's simple as that. I don't need you to watch my shit if you don't like me. Trust and believe I can have somebody else who actually likes me watch my shit. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. I am off to try to make hamburger helper without beef because I'm a dumb bitch and I forgot to buy beef at the store. So I'll see you guys next time and have a great rest of your day. Bye guys.